Well, welcome to an incredible landscape that we did in Dover last year. Actually, we were working on an incredibly inspiring site, and so much of what I do is being inspired by a site in my clients' dreams and aspirations. And when we got here, George was keen on having koi and water features, and there was an existing swimming pool. And we actually began by creating a mountain stream coming off this hillside and emptying into a beautiful pool at the base of the hill, which is within just a short distance of his terrace. So he merely has to walk out of the kitchen onto the terrace in the morning and you hear the waterfalls running. This actually water feature inspired the renovation of his swimming pool, which was more than a little dramatic. We actually took the old one out and created a swimming pool that looked much like this pond. Perhaps the only difference is that there's koi living in this pond and there's golden retrievers living in the swimming pool. But all of it again was inspired by actually the owner and his site and a good dash of my imagination. This is a swimming pool we put in last year that the client said that he would like us to make it look as much like a mountain pond as possible. And we took it from there running. And essentially what we did is we actually created that mountain that exists on the other side of the pond. That was relatively flat land. We took all of the excavation from the swimming pool and created the berm to create the illusion that the land was much higher up there than it really was. And what's slowly taking place is the evergreens that we have put in there will increase that sense of altitude with time. There's weeping Norway spruces to reflect the flowing of water. There's upright Norway spruces to express a feeling of mountain. And then we use deciduous trees in the background to further lift it up so that this would be united with the woods in the background. It was a time-consuming process. We took these rocks and melded them together. I like to think that in my mind's eye, we soften them and melt them and then squish them together, but in reality, you know that's not the truth, is that they are very much mechanically put together. Probably what you never would see on a swimming pool that this is tried to be mimicked on is frequently the rocks are actually put on the coping, and you can see tile underneath them, or gunite. Well, the whole natural ambiance has been disturbed by that because you don't see tile in a pond. What we had to do is when the pool was constructed, we had a shelf built inside so that these rocks could be cut to sit on the shelf so that when the water came up, the water line was on the rock, not on tile, not on gunite. That actually makes all the difference in the world if you're really trying to create the illusion that this is a pond, not a man-made swimming pool.